What's good, everyone? Jambi 434 back again. Now, this is the next episode of NXT Back to Black and Gold. This is the 18th of July, 2012. So welcome to the show by Baron Saxton and William Regal. They let us know that Heath Slater is going to be on the show. Oh, yay. So, opening match sees Tamina Snuka against Caitlyn. Oh, everyone remembers a bit of Caitlyn. Saxon calls her the girl from next door. So he could be on something. Starts a lock up. Tamina with a wrist lock. And then a knee to the gut. Sends Caitlyn to the ropes. Caitlyn holds on to go to a stalemate. Tamina ducks a clothesline. And it's a knife edge onto the bazookas of Caitlyn. Caitlyn rolls under the ropes and heads back into the ring shortly after. She hides behind the ref for a second, then talks smack until the ref decides you ain't none of this business, allowing Tamina to clothesline Caitlyn down. Caitlyn with a dragon screw leg whip. Then she stalks Tamina a bit. She runs into the corner. Tamina moves so Caitlyn hits her head. Tamina hits some knees, but misses a hard right as Caitlyn reversed and gives some knees as well. Whip into the corner. Tamina hops over and an axe handle to the chest, then a hard blow to the head for a 1 count. Caitlyn scurries over to the ropes and Tamina tries to kick. Caitlyn tosses the leg over the top of the rope and goes for the abdominal stretch on the ropes until the 3 tosses Tamina down. Caitlyn grabs the legs and stomps Tamina, then rolls off for a bridge pin. She only gets a 1 count, so hits the ropes. Follows up with a dropkick for a 2 count. Tamina with a kick. Chokes Tamina up on the bottom rope with her legs. Then locks up the body scissors with the thighs of power. Tamina rolls back. Gets a count for a 1 count. We get a double hair pull slams in the middle of the ring. Ref starts a count. Both are up to 4. Tamina blocks a clothesline and hits a few of her own. She follows up with a body slam. She looks up to the head, up to the top. Caitlyn grabs her foot and hilariously won't let it go. Damn, I love Caitlyn. She was so fucking good. Hits a side Russian leg sweep. She locks in an arm lock. Double with a leg around the neck. Tamina somehow powers out of it and stands in a Samoan drop. And Tamina hits the famous Superfly Splash for a 3 count. I feel for Tamina because obviously what happened with her pops, it takes away the legacy of the Snuka name. But we're not going to get into that. Next up, Riley Pierce talking to Jinder Mahal. And Jinder's actually was pretty decent. So Percy Watson goes one-on-one with Jinder Mahal. So Jinder starts with the go behind side headlock and uses his height for leverage. Percy backs him up into the ropes. Jinder fires back with a shoulder block. He hops over Percy. Percy with a leapfrog. Leaping heel kick from Percy. Jinder is up and kicks, but Percy grabs the boot, sends Jinder to the ropes. Gets an arm drag and adds a neck breaker in for good measure. Jinder finds an opening, then starts hitting hard knees to the head of Percy. Back elbow to Percy, followed by a knee to the face for a 2 count. Jinder with some hard rights, followed by more knees to the chest of Watson, using the ropes. Regal claims that Percy has been taken under the ring of Cena recently. Interesting. And Jinder hits a double underhook suplex. Jinder from behind with a chin lock. Knees to the back of Percy. Jinder with a front face cravat. Percy stands with a jawbreaker. Jinder walks right into an inverted atomic drop. Percy hits another drop kick, and then another with a high clothesline. Looks for a body slam, and actually hits. He calls it the Heisman Splash for a 2 count. Percy runs into a corner with a splash and then whips again. Jinder reverses and sends Percy into the corner. Percy jumps up and flies with a cross body, but Jinder moves out the way. Jinder with a knee to the chin of Watson, knocks in the camel clutch. Percy has no choice but to tap out. It takes a minute to break the hold. Now, I'm glad Percy did stay because we did have that epic trio duo of Morrow, Percy, and Nigel McGuinness at the time. Damn, I thought Percy Watson was so underrated, man. Next up, Richie Steamboat one-on-one with Leo Kruger. Both men lock up. Kruger hits a kick, sends Steamboat into the corner. Hard rights from Kruger, followed by a missed chop. Richie reverses by hitting a chop of his own. Then another. Sends Kruger into the corner and hits another chop. Next corner with a back elbow into a whip, followed by a monkey flip. Kruger backs him into the corner. Steamboat runs with a kick. Kruger with a roll up. He drops Steamboat's head into the bottom turnbuckle. Kruger sends Steamboat to the ropes chest first. Then he hits a kick to the face. Kruger sends Richie to the ropes and then hits a chop to the corner. Leo gets another 2 count. Head smash by Kruger into the middle of the ring. Ref makes him break the hold while he goes for a suplex. Steamboat rolls him into a small package for a 2 count. Kruger goes for another snap suplex, but hits it this time. Kruger stands above Steamboat and taunts the crowd a little bit and hits the ropes. Then drops a fist to the face of Steamboat. Taunts a little bit more. So this was a bit weird. Both men are down. After Leo then pulls a leg and Steamboat hits an enziguri. This was pretty neat. Knife edge chopped to the throat by Richie. Kruger comes back with a few of his own. Trey blows again. Steamboat comes off the rope to a clothesline with one more chop. As he was looking for the end, Kruger rolls out of the ring, runs back in. Steamboat follows. Kruger misses a right hand. And he rolls Richie Steamboat and holds onto the rope to leverage it for a 3 count. Decent match. I did like the in-ring chemistry. This was actually very good. Very good in-ring chemistry. Raquel Diaz is here. Oh, man. This gal was underrated, man. And claims she'll be giving NXT a full-on makeover. And she's talking like the masculine version of Mean Girls and that she's a dumb one. Sounds great. Paige goes one-on-one with Raquel Diaz. Raquel starts with a drop toe hold and then another. She hops on top of Paige and rubs her face into the mat. Raquel rolls Paige over for a 1 count. Paige turns her hair hold and gets him right into the gut. Paige hits a clothesline and then another scream. Like it. Paige with a kick to the mat and gets a 2 count. Paige runs forward and Diaz screams to the corner, making the ref stop the attack. Regal says that Paige is trained by a lady who came from the carnival. I love Regal. Then slams Paige. Raquel grabs a kick and then slams Paige forward. Raquel looks for the gory special with a gory bomb for the 1, 2, 3. Now, people are thinking that Paige was getting buried by here. No, she wasn't. Shut the fuck up. You know what happened next. We're going to get to that very soon, by the way. Alex Riley's backstage. Says hello to Oksana. Oksana was a really dirty little flirt on here. And then Cesaro walks in and wants to know what's going on. Riley smiles, not believing in the idiocy of the situation. I can't pronounce that fucking word. Riley tells Cesaro he has some advice. Riley rule number 6, never trust a hoe. Damn, that was brutal, by the way. Cesaro has a rule for Riley that he's going to kick Riley's teeth down his throat. Then they make a match for next week. Riley makes fun of Cesaro's such all before leaving. The legendary Jim Ross then joins commentary for main event. Main event! Former Nexus stars. Heath Slater versus Justin Gabriel. Lock up to start for followed by go behind by Heath. Sends Gabriel to the ropes and hits a clothesline. Heath celebrates with a woo. Trying to be like Ric Flair. Doesn't work. Gabriel hits a side headlock this time. Hits the ropes. Hops over Heath. With a ducks a clothesline. Flips out an arm drag. Trips Heath up and gets a 1 count. Then hits an arm drag takedown into an arm bar. Heath gets to the ropes and breaks it. Gabriel releases. Heath gets a side headlock. Gabriel tries to break off of it. Is able to do by twisting the arm. Heath tries to roll down of it. Fails and hits Gabriel into the ropes. Gabriel then gets a toss. Then a flip over on Heath, followed by another arm drag to the outside. Gabriel drives his elbow to the back of Heath's arm and then drops a knee onto the arm. Gabriel then gets sent by Heath into the corner. Right hands follow and a whip is next. Gabriel then locks the legs around Heath's head, hops around the ropes to the apron, goes for the springboard with Heath pushing the ropes. Gabriel goes to the outside after going into commercial break. Come back from break. Come back and Heath has a cravat from behind in the middle of the ring. Drops some elbows to the shoulder and then pins for a 2 count. Locks in the hold again. Gabriel turns into it and some elbows. Some kicks to the thighs. Goes for a clothesline. Heath ducks and hits a neck breaker for a 2 count. Heath hits a knee to the side of Gabriel's face. Both men get up. And Heath hits rights into the corner and whips Gabriel hard into the opposite corner. Gets a 2 count. Gabriel puts his foot on the rope to break the count. Heath hits a knee and then a snapmare. With a cravat to follow. Heath tosses Gabriel around the ring. While Gabriel holds on the side to the apron, goes for a shoulder block. Heath moves and gives Gabriel a hard knee. Then hits the neck breaker while Gabriel hangs on to the ropes. Pin only gets another 2 count. Heath runs for a splash into the corner, but Gabriel moves. Some kick work by Gabriel ends up to a spinning heel kick, but then a back elbow into the corner. Gabriel with a sit-down powerbomb for a 2 count. Gabriel gets Heath up, and Heath reverses in the spine buster with ease. This is beautiful, by the way. Then another 2 count. Heath arguing with the referee. Dumbass. He looks for a maneuver that is countered and then reversed again. He hits a lovely reverse suplex for a 2 count. Heath runs right into the back elbow. Gabriel tries to go up top, but Heath pushes and rotches Gabriel. Heath looks for a neck breaker off the top and hits it for a 2 count. Heath is getting very frustrated as he looks to set up Gabriel into the top turnbuckle with the seated position. Back to the ring. Gabriel knocks Slater down. Heath is right back up. There's some rights. Gabriel some beautiful back elbows. Heath runs and gets kicked for his troubles. Gabriel with a moonsault type flick for the 1, 2, 3. And it was a bit sloppy, but I thought it was a very decent match. So this is where literally Heath Slater was actually built like a loser. So, and I like Heath Slater, even though it looks like the guy chick from Wendy's, as John Cena very well said. So that was it. Then we went off the air. Decent show. Like I said, we're in the early days yet. We are firing through these as quick as possible. Remember, 1 p.m. UK time, these will be loaded onto the channel. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do. And I will see you for the next episode. Thank you all. Love you all. Take care and have a lovely rest of your day. Peace, loves.